All right. Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Jynnette the Oracle, and I'm here to do the monthly forecast for the sign of Sagittarius. And this is going to be for August 2019. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarians. Oh my goodness, you guys are so much to focus this year with Jupiter in your sign, and I know that you're going to be happy to hear that Jupiter is going direct this month on August 11th. That's also the same day that Uranus is going retrograde. So the 11th is going to be a very powerful day. So I wouldn't be surprised if on that day, or maybe even the day before and the day after, you feel kind of like stop and start and all that kind of stuff. But Jupiter will start picking up speed in the weeks to come. This degree, though, of 14 degrees Sagittarius, Jupiter has been sitting on for a while because it's moving so slow at this point, and it's going to take a while before it moves out of it. It's like literally moving minute by minute on the degree. So, if you are someone that has natal planets at 14 degrees Sagittarius, or maybe a few degrees lower or a few degrees higher. So I would say maybe like anywhere from 10, 11 degrees Sag up to maybe 16 to 18 degrees Sag. In your natal chart, that might be something you might really be feeling the effects of Jupiter here on this point even more so, okay? And then, obviously next year, the nodes are going to shift into Gemini and Sagittarius. So North Node will be Gemini, South Node will be Sagittarius. So that transit, I think, is going to be deeply transformational for you. If you want to get a sense of what that may look like, if you have anyone in your life who is an Aquarius, ask them how the last nodal transit was for them, because the last nodal transit was Leo through Aquarius. So basically, I'll say from like 2017 to fall of last year of 2018, ask them how things were for them, and they'll give you a heads up, and just know that things might be a little topsy-turvy, but you'll make it through. All right. So, also I want to say thank you to those of you who participated in the July Healing Crystal Grid. It was a beautiful experience. Thank you for sharing your energy, your intentions, your prayers, not only for yourself and your lineages, but also for the planet and the kingdoms and all the new souls coming in. The fourth quarter of the Lightworker Academy will be starting in October, so I'll be opening up enrollment for that soon. So be sure to sign up for my newsletter. I do pre-enrollment specials for newsletter folks before I open up enrollment to everybody. And then also my newsletter, I do exclusive discounts monthly. So there's usually one featured discount. And so we have a new one for August. So definitely check that out if you want to take advantage. And I think that's it in terms of announcements. So let's get right into it, Sag. So this is going to be for Sagittarius rising sign, sun sign, moon sign, or north node sign. Okay. So your card, Sagittarius, is the card of action. Apropos. Apropos for sure. So this is a time where you, especially, for the first half of the month with Jupiter still being retrograde, you may be doing a lot of assessment about where you are right now, what investments have been paying off. You definitely are reaping a harvest for what you have been able to achieve thus far. And it's a good time to kind of touch base and think about what adjustments you might want to make so that you finish the year strong, or the remaining month strong, because we're going to be coming into your season November, December time. So this is a good time for this last quarter of your solar year to do some assessing, do some adjustment, do some refining, so that you finish strong and accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. And, whatever those things are that are not working for you, relationships, friendships, jobs, whatever it is, thinking very seriously about how to shift that out of your life, or shift into something better, or try to improve it, in some way, shape, or form. Okay. So yeah, but it's a good month. It's one of self-reflection, like I said, assessment, as well as mastery. It almost feels like it's a very grounded energy for you, Sag, which I like because, you know, Sagittarius tends to be all over the place. Now, you may really not like it and it may feel very sobering, but I think it's necessary. It's important to help you achieve the things that you are needing to achieve for your soul purpose in life, right? Cool. So let's get into the rest of your reading. Now, in terms of relationship, for those of you who are in committed partnerships, your focus may be on building whatever sense of home is with you and your partner. And there's a bit of leveling up and a choice for a new path forward for you both. There may be some things that have to be discussed in order to make that a reality. Or some things that have to be faced. But overall, it's good energy. Okay. Now, for those of you who are, it's interesting. It doesn't really feel like lovey-dovey. It feels more like planning energy. So, you know, it is what it is for those of you in committed partnerships. Now, for those of you single or actually dating, there is going to be some kind of shift that happens this month. So either if you are single and have not really been trying to date, you may shift that and actually start dating one or more people and getting yourself back out there. If you've been dating a few people, this may be that month where you choose to either sync up with one person or just chuck everybody and start over. But there is some kind of like culmination that is needing to occur. And it's good. I'm also getting a message that you might meet someone internationally. So maybe you're traveling or somebody's traveling here or they're not born here. But there's something about international energy, something about foreign energy here. So now in terms of money for you, Sag. Money looks tricky. It's unstable right now. There looks like there is going to be some something that has to get addressed this month. That's been either you're going to have a breakthrough and be able to start building finances later, or something's going to come up that is going to require a lot of money right now. But it'd be something that's been a long-standing problem, though. It's not really going to be like the what it actually is may come out of the blue, but the why is not out of the blue because it's something that you know about. So that means that it's been needing to be addressed for a while and you've been putting it off, which, Sag, you know how you are. So just be careful with that, please. Things may still be shaky in the month ahead as well, too, though, financially. But again, it's, you know, whether it's positive or negative is really going to come down to your personal mastery and how you manage your money. because money is always in flux, right? So even if something comes up, quote unquote, unexpected, if you haven't been rolling and spending exorbitant amounts of money, it's not really going to be a big deal. It's going to be annoying and frustrating, but it's not going to knock you off, right? Okay. Now, in terms of work and career stuff, that's actually looking really good. There's a lot of potential for growth and advancement in that area. This is a place where you are shining. So shine, take up space, make some money moves, okay? And if money is tight, like if you can't like invest money in something, then amplify what you already have, the skills you already have in play. Whether you work for someone else or if you work for yourself. But at the end of the day, everything is everything that you need in order to fulfill your ambitions at this stage is definitely there. And you may be doing some strategizing this month about how to best leverage that. And it may require, in all honesty, you saying no to a lot of things that are distracting to you. You might not think are a big deal, but they just drain your energy. You like having a lot of things going on because it keeps your interest, but it actually is a form of self-sabotage because you're not able to pull all your resources together and focus them in such a way so that you actually achieve a goal. Because as soon as you get close, your focus goes somewhere else. So you might really have to watch that this month. Because you can really lock down a project or some business goal for sure. So it looks like the only thing that's actually tricky this month is your money. So it's going to be tricky regardless, but you know, the scale or the experience of the degree of uncomfortableness is definitely under your control. Okay. Okay, so let's go week by week and see what's up. Oh, okay. That was fast, but you know, it's Sag. Week 1, we got Ace of Cups. Beautiful. So new beginning, heart opening, heart healing, love, all that good stuff. Second week, we got the Justice card. Justice has been showing up recently. Both Libra and Scorpio was having Justice show up. Third week, we got Page of Pentacles. So that's another offer, a new beginning financially, and that's coming with the full moon in Aquarius. And then we end the month with the Emperor. That's incredible because the Emperor is Aries, Justice card is Libra, and those two are opposite signs. So there's something about coming full circle and also being in soul power that's very prominent here. I love the power that's coming through. All right, and then bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. So yeah, personal power for sure. And that sense of you being at home with yourself, which I got. But that's that. This Emperor is also relaying that sober energy that I was picking up. It's almost like you're having to embody more of that Capricorn vibe this month, Sag, which is probably not fun for you because it's a little too rigid. I mean, it's earth energy and you like being free and doing your own thing, but this is the month to be the CEO in a sense. Okay, so let's clarify that first week of the Ace of Cups. So we got Seven of Cups. So there is a new beginning, but there's a lot of options for what that new beginning can be. And a new beginning can really just be, again, like I said, this last leg of your solar year, because we're in the last quarter of it before we come to your birthday. Queen of Cups is the second. And then Two of Wands. Two of Wands been coming out a lot. Two of Wands specifically came out with Scorpio in the first week, and literally it was the third card. So if you do have a lot of strong Scorpio placements, you might actually want to go ahead and watch them because there may be some messages there for you. So the message I just got from Spirit is ultimately whatever the decision you are needing to make in terms of how to move forward from all the different possibilities that are existing for whatever this new beginning is or whatever this new opportunity is, you just have to follow your heart. Not your emotions, not your libido, but your heart. Your soul speaks through the heart. What's actually going to help you grow and develop as a person. All right, week 2, we got the Justice card. So let's see what this is about. This could be the signing of some contract. This could be something coming to you that is owed to you. We'll see. All right, so we got the 4 Swords. That's contemplation. That could be also mulling over whatever the terms and conditions are for a potential contract. Got the Judgment card. So some kind of announcement. Also circling it back to something, or literally resurrecting something that you thought was over or dead. And then we got the Star. So 3 major arcana in this week, and we got the Tower at the bottom of the deck. So this is big this week. Let me get clarification on this Judgment card. Because I feel like you just have to trust what's coming. You might actually be in your head a lot at this point. Oh, maybe you're making a pronouncement. Maybe you're making a pronouncement about or announcing what your decision is from the first week into the second week. And that announcement, whatever it is, provides a lot of healing and brings a lot of balance where things were unstable. But in some regards, there's some coming to terms that has to happen emotionally for you so that you can move forward. And you just need some time to think for whatever reason. But whatever is happening is good and it's for your best. So let's go into week 3, and this is going to be kicked off with the full moon in Aquarius on the 15th. And this is where we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is some new offer or discussion about something, or the actual beginning of the journey. The aces open up the door. You still have to walk through, and that's that choice that's being made in the first half of the month. And this is literally going on the journey. So we have the 10 of Wands here. Three of Cups. Too many cards. And then Page of Wands. I'm getting a message here to share the burden of whatever is going on. Now, with having 2 pages here, this can talk about, I'm getting the vibe of children as well too, and this may be like a celebration about a child. So maybe this is a baby shower, or, you know, once you possibly in that second week made a pronouncement like, hey, me and my partner, we're pregnant. And, you know, you go through all the emotions of what that means, right, within yourself and your own partnership. Then that announcement is made, and then that gets to be shared with friends and family and all of that. And there's just like all this discussion about it. That might just be for like 1 or 2 of you. I want to know what this 10 of Wands is, though. because energetically it's also not really fitting with what else is going on. So let's see. I heard something drop, but I guess it didn't. There we go. Hermit and Three of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so I mean, it's, you know, letting go of past hurts. And so the message that came through earlier about that I said when I first got into this week of not of sharing the burden. Yeah, it's, you don't have to do this alone or like have it in your head that you're doing it on your own. Like let that go. Regardless of what's happened in the past, this is a new journey. So be open to the new. Okay. All right. Last week, which is the week of the Emperor. Got Five of Pentacles. So that is definitely a card of change and transition. Towers come back out, and the Ten of Swords. So we got two tens and a Two of Pentacles. So this Tower may be whatever that energy I was picking up around the finances earlier. So there may be some expenditure that does cause a lot of stress, but you're solid though, because it's the energy of the Emperor regardless. So, I mean, you're good. You know, with that Two of Pentacles, you do feel shaky. Money is definitely in flux, but it seems to be just more mental stress and then just whatever shakeup is needed to be there. But again, because it's a Tower energy, the what is always a surprise, but the why it's happening never is a surprise. But it is something that you can handle, and it's not something that's actually going to affect your stability. Let me just see with this Five of Pentacles. A little more clarification. Yeah. Knight of Swords, Devil, Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords. So you know about it. And you've been lying to yourself about it. Especially with that Devil energy there. You've been locked in whatever that energy is for a while. So why is that the case? What's this about? Let me see this Ten of Swords. What do you not want to let go of? Because everything is so bright and positive for the whole month. What are you? Knight of Swords, that Gemini energy. And we got the Sun at the bottom, which is also connected to Gemini in addition to Leo. There's something, I mean, this has come out twice, and this is like the fastest moving card. So maybe there's an issue of you moving too fast in things. And you gotta face that. And that might be why, again, this message, this sobering energy is coming in, is like you've got to come to a place of greater maturity in how you handle things, Sag. And maybe not let yourself get distracted. And it might specifically have been something from during that time that Mars was in Gemini that you've been like playing with for a while, or been allowing to stay. So that specifically was, I'm going to give you dates so you can go back and look. Basically all of April through May 16th. That's when Mars was in Gemini. And then if it wasn't during that time, if nothing was coming to mind there, then it would have been actual Gemini season. So with the sun, that would have begun May 22nd. So, I mean, literally 5 days later. And then up till June 21st. And then the moon actually shifted into Gemini on June 3rd, or excuse me, June 12th. Oh no, I was right, June 3rd, excuse me. And so the whole month of June was the lunar month of Gemini. So, I mean, essentially April through the end of June, that time period. It might be something circling from there where you're making a lot of rash decisions. And you're going to have to face it. Something about that you have to face. That's negative, obviously, because it's a pattern that you've been allowing to go on, that you're very aware of, but you just don't want to deal with. Let me see what this is about, if this is money, career, or relationship stuff. So we got Knight of Pentacles. So that could talk about money or career or the physical body. I mean, everything with the earth is the material world. So it's not emotions, it's not spirit, it's not the mind. But that knight's also the most successful knight in the deck, so it's a really positive energy. One of my favorite cards. That's also the Virgo card in the Knights. And the Knights talk about taking action or making offers on things. So this is offers of a practical matter. So it could be a business offer, financial offer, relationship offer, house offer, things like that. So that's something that you were doing that time. So this has to deal with a person or the aspect of you that, I mean, really just makes decisions off of passion. But there's a call here about needing to remain in balance. And again, this Eight of Wands here on the bottom is like, again, things moving very quickly. Underneath that is the Three of Swords. So that, and then we got the Sun again, which is Gemini, and the Lovers under that, which is Gemini. Four of Wands, which is happy home or beneficial occurrence. So yeah. So maybe, okay. It was something practically related that you jumped into too soon. And something is coming to light. And I feel like it's coming to light more so on your end as opposed to whatever the outside situation is, whether it's a person, a thing, a job, whatever. It feels like it's more on your side because, you know, you're being Sag and going too fast. So, all right, whatever it is, you got to deal with it, right? You got to deal with it. If you want more guidance on that to help you navigate that, definitely reach out to me for a personal reading so we can really get to the bottom of that, because it's really like a jolt, an about face from this other positive energy that seems to be coming through for you. So let's dive into that more. You can go to my website, innercenternalchemy.com, to book a session. Otherwise, please subscribe to the channel, help me get to 1,000 subscribers, and like and share and comment. I do actually read the comments. And yeah, have an amazing month, and I will see you soon. Bye.